Good morning, Full Size Life family. Michael here. Great day, day 100 out of the Project 365. Step goal. All right, so step goals today is 21,710, and I'm still a little hurting, but I'm feeling better. It's chilly outside today. Definitely got a bunch out there. So if you got some notifications about like 50 different videos being posted, sorry about that. Whoop, where are you going? Now that wasn't me, that was the gimbal itself. I thought maybe I hit a button, but I've got the tripod on and it is, my hand is nowhere near any buttons right now. So, where was I at? I'm up to 33 subscribers. Picked up 2 after my spamming the world, or spamming YouTube with a bunch of shorts. Appreciate that. But the comments, oh, I appreciate y'all so much. I wanted to weigh myself, but I kind of forgot, and it's like, oh no. But I'll get my weight a little bit later. I want to try to do like a weigh-in Wednesday, because, well, it has W's. It sounds funny. Still thinking about going out to the Renaissance Festival. It's like $20, walking around there, checking it out. As I walk around my neighborhood for the last 100 days in circles, and there's still some things that are cool, but some things that are getting very repetitive. But it's okay. I'm over a quarter of the way done with the Project 365. Down to 319 as of a few days ago. I should be in the 318 range by now. If, well, calories in and calories burned is even true. Of course, I expect that if I pick up water weight or something like that, for fluctuations and stuff like that. But I'm gonna flip the camera and let y'all see the deer. Don't know what happened there. Some of them get spooked, some just sit there and chill out, and you get within like 10 feet of some of them, and not like I'm wanting to be a nature person, because, well, I am a nature person, but yeah, I'm not going to go off and try to do a selfie with a wild animal like some people do on, oh God, was it YouTube fails or YouTube's shorts, where they go off and try to pose with a bison at Yellowstone, and they get the horns. They get to go for a ride. But yeah, actually been to Yellowstone. Have seen bison out there. Didn't see any male mooses that I know of, so I didn't get close enough, and I didn't want to get close enough because those things are like horses on stilts and probably weigh about 1,000 pounds heavier. But I didn't see any mooses with their actual antlers. So I know I saw a mama. I saw a cow and its baby. Yellowstone's beautiful. It's scary to find out that that's a super volcano that, well, potentially could destroy the earth or most of the life on Earth. Obviously not all of it, because it's gone off more than once. But yeah, it's kind of freaky. Yeah, I grew up doing the Scouts, Boy Scout stuff like that. I traveled all over the US. Got 250-miler patches back in the day for, I think you had to do a 50-mile hike within a certain amount of time, fully supported on what you're carrying. Also did a 50-miler going down the Colorado River, which that one was really easy. All you had to do was float. But we did a little bit more than that. It was canoes, so going down Colorado River in canoes is probably not the smartest thing to do, because they can get tippy. And of course you got your backpack and your tents and sleeping bags all in there and stuff, but it worked out well. That was an adventure I liked. That was a great memory. Eagle Scout, got that done. Built a nature bridge for one of the middle schools out here, Spring Branch Middle School, for their nature trail, because it was going over a little creek, a dry creek. But if you know anything about Texas weather, we get these flash floods because, well, in the hill country, the water all gets funneled down, and it's not like breaking out of the banks like the Mississippi, out of the dikes or levees or whatever they're called, and flooding like large swoops of farmland and stuff like that, and houses and stuff. This is more like, it's doing it again. That is weird. I don't know why that's doing that. I thought it was something I did. It's not. But what's that red button? I don't know, I'll figure it out later. This is working anyways for now. Large areas of land and stuff like that, and that's all devastating and all that. But this is more like closer to a whitewater river, but coming down. Usually isn't that much water, and it'll rip out trees, it'll rip out everything. Live on the north side of Canyon Lake, and it is Guadalupe River this last summer flooded. Those camps got destroyed, a bunch of people died. That was horrible. Fortunately, Army Corps of Engineers a few years ago, actually a few decades ago, built Canyon Lake. Canyon Lake's where I get my water from. That's the water source for the area. And if you see me doing a weird hand symbol, it's because the AI tracking is, there we go. It's like this to stop it, this to start it. And it was down to like 46% full, and that one flood, its volume. So it's did its job, because before the lake was built downriver, people were dying, and it did its job. It wasn't meant to be a water source necessarily. It wasn't necessarily meant to be a recreational spot. It was meant to be flood control. And It did its job. Oh, I know I started a little early this morning. I said 8 o'clock. I don't like being on time. I like being early. That's this weird thing where a driving truck, if you show up on time, you're late. And definitely don't like being late. Yeah, I've been to every state in the country. Technically, I was born in Honolulu, Hawaii. I don't remember it because my dad was Air Force. I moved out of there early, like 2 years old. And I want to go back so at least I can say I can remember it. Now, there is some states I've been in that I really don't have much of a memory for, just because when I was truck driving, I didn't deliver or pick up, or there wasn't a truck stop there. And, well, it was a drive-through state. And most of those drive-through states are actually on the East Coast, because you got this little area around Philly and south of Philly where you can drive through like 5 states in like an hour. And, well, if there's no need to stop, don't stop. And sorry, I'm a little out of breath. I'm walking, and I don't know. That job was very, very, very boring most of the time, but it paid pretty good. It gave me a career for 15 years, and, well, my wife also drove with me for 10, and why are you? There we go. Whatever. Drove with me for 10 years, and she got her bachelor's in accounting done on a semi-truck, driving around the country. Very proud of her. She off the truck, got her MBA. Now she's what keeps me going. The big person in my life that keeps me going is my wife. Friends, family. I don't live with them, so I don't see them every day. And I keep on saying in my head. I don't know if you understand what I mean by that. Getting depressed. Having thoughts of memories of bad times, hard times, times that shouldn't have happened. And a lot of people, have got stress in their life, that they eat their stress. I eat my emotions. So if I'm on a high, great. If I'm on a low, I'm eating, or I'm in bed hiding. And even with this 100 days that I've been doing this for, I've been in my head a few times, and I just wanted to hide. I mean, it took me about 2 weeks, 3 weeks to do the half marathon on March 1st. To do that, whoa, over here. First big thing was cost. I knew I physically could do it, as far as like distance goes. I didn't know if I could do it by time. The time part is what I'm still working on, and my toes hurting because of the gout really is getting in my head. I mean, it's improving. I'm less swollen up by the end of the night. Pain's gone down. I was like at 8. I'm at about a 6 right now. And I'm still going. Once I take my shoes off, relax, ice them, I go down to about a 4. But I can only ice them so long. I can only have my feet above my heart for so long, because except for Saturdays and Sundays, I am a full-time employee. I work 40 hours a week. Yes, it's from home. And no, I really can't put my feet up that high, because that would be sitting above me, basically above me while I'm working. I'd be almost upside down. Hello, whoever. Oh, I just messed up my thing. There it goes. It's tracking me now. Wonder if it's my wife or it's if somebody else. Say, you want to leave a comment and say hi, so I know who you are, and thank you. Oh, by the way, since I'm walking around in the neighborhood, I'm probably going from cell phone tower to cell phone tower, or lack of cell phone service to lack of cell phone service. It is a Texas Hill Country, so there is stuff in between me and those cell phone towers sometimes. And sometimes I forget to turn off my Wi-Fi on my cell phone, and I'll connect to my home network. Ah, it's my wife. Love you. Don't forget that. Get the yarn out of your car. Hey, there's a second person. Unless you're on there twice. Good morning. Oh, just walking. I'm on big celebration day, day 100. 265 more days to go. 46 days to, or was it 43? I don't remember anymore. It's one of those two. I think it's 43 more days to the half marathon. And goals, step for goals today is 21,710. So I'm doing pretty good. Got a little bit of a late start. Slept in, well, didn't sleep in. I took a little bit more time to get ready. Tightened my shoes up properly. The brand new ones I got. Thank you, Arlena, my wifey. I would have bought them myself, because, well, I'm cheap. I don't like spending money. What am I at for steps already? I'm at 7,885. So I'm getting a good start. Yeah, I cleaned out my water bladder earlier, and it was getting kind of grody. And I didn't let the hot water get all the way to the tap. And I started out my walk this morning with my hands freezing. Then I come outside and it's about freezing. It's so cold my nose is leaking. Talk about water bladder. I'm not drinking enough when I'm filming. Oh, So I'm trying to get a routine. If I'm listening to YouTube music on my phone while I'm walking, to drink 4 sips of my electrolytes per song. And that seems to be doing pretty good. I'm almost completely out when I've done my 20,000 steps in the morning, because I always leave a little bit for the rest of the day. And I'm about 90% drank all my water by that point. By the way, put out a video yesterday about how I try not to eat in the morning before I start walking. That isn't necessarily what I'm going to be doing for the half marathon. Half marathon it's going to be a lot more energy burn than I'll have stores, and I will be supplementing with something. Jiffy peanut butter, a little squeeze pouch. I got these on clearance. They're pretty cool. And I mean, it's 190 calories for 2 tablespoons. And of course, it's got the fats and the proteins, and it's got some sugars, but it's not loaded as bad as just flat out drinking, sucking on those gels. Now I won't be doing that for a marathon. I'll probably be doing the gels or something by then for the marathon. First I'll have to test out a few weeks ahead of time to find out which one's good on my stomach and all that. And currently got applesauce on this side. What I'm going to end up doing is, instead of having my energy pouch things, not stronger electrolytes in a stronger dose than what I have in my bladder. My bladder, I have it about half. And not just electrolytes. And I got these new ones I'm testing out. The Sky MD ones, they were actually pretty good, but I'm checking out a bunch of different ones, because with those I was still having to supplement with magnesium after I'm done walking or later in the evening, because it was making my my muscles were still sore. And I know I can do 35,000 steps in one shot, so me doing 21,000 steps in a day, because I did that half marathon around my neighborhood, that was like 33,000 or 35,000 steps. I shouldn't be hurting as bad or hurting that much on a 11-mile walk. And I don't know how that math works out, because how am I doing 33,000 steps, run, walk? Oh, I know what it is. When you're running, you're taking shorter steps. I'm like, how is it I'm using that much? But I don't know. There's this guy I follow on YouTube. He's been commenting. He runs daily. I think he's at 500 or something steps. Days consecutive of running. It's great. Gave me some great advice and stuff. I saw his video yesterday, and I was thinking about it yesterday morning. Is when he does 8 miles, how many calories does he burn jogging? He does it in an hour. Me, it takes me 2 hours. But his little screenshot said just about 1,000 calories for 8 miles. Well, I burn 1,000 calories at about 8 miles also without running. However, it also takes me an extra hour, and I probably weigh 100 pounds, 150, I don't know, maybe 150 pounds more than him. So I'm impressed so much that he can run that much and be consistent. And I think he's a father. He works full time. I think he's just an average Joe, just like anybody else. Not a celebrity, just trying to get through the day. And he's been pretty consistent doing it on a treadmill. If he's doing 8 miles outside and 8 miles inside, which one does he burn more? I mean, I know you can put pitch or elevation or whatever it is. This thing lost me. Okay, are you there? Where are you going? All right, there we go. It's probably because of the sun, but I know you can put a pitch on a treadmill so it'll make it harder, but there's also, it doesn't have any texture. When I'm walking, there's a little bit of down here and a little bit of down there and the side to side stuff. And I think that probably helps your core more. I mean, one of those things I've always had was a very, very strong abdominal area. I don't think I can do any sit-ups yet because I got to find somewhere to stick my feet underneath because I'm still a little top heavy. And oh, that sun is bright. Yeah, it's cold out here and I can smell someone's fireplace going. I'm like, oh, that smells so good. With me on camera for most of it. I did show the deer earlier. I walk a little bit slower when I'm doing this. I know it. The gimbal's trying to keep up with me and trying to keep some of the bouncing out, which that's the whole reason why I wanted it, is I can switch hands easy and not have to worry about getting my fingers in the way and all that. And my wife's gonna go into the outlet center or something like that, outlet mall, I don't know, and look for some shirts for my brother. Asked her to look for some a little bit thicker, like winter gloves to block the wind, because tomorrow is going to be frigid. Gloves I got, they're good to about freezing. I don't know, I'll probably be fine. I mean, I do have pockets. I could stick my hand in my pocket every once in a while to warm it up too. Oh. Yeah, these new shoes, I think I had one of them too loose. They're Hoka Skyhawk or Sky something. X's. Whoa. Oops. Get back over here. Oh, it was weird. That's what happens when I hit a button. That's why I wanted to make sure I had the tripod on, so I kept my hand away. Hey, there it is. Skyward X's or Skyward 10s. Yeah, I think I had one of them a little bit too loose yesterday, and I think I might have started a blister again on the same foot that I've had 5 blisters on, or 6 blisters on so far. Getting better at it. I'm taping up my feet. That probably saved me from blister, but I also need to just stop, tighten them up, or loosen them up. Just as if I hurt my feet, which I already have, not going to recover that much. Oops! I dropped my peanut butter. No! That's the whole reason why I don't want to stop while I'm walking, to bend over to tie my shoes. It's a long way down. Okay, that's tight again. That, and since I'm on high blood pressure pills still, my blood pressure was fine when I went to the doc the other day, but I was also in pain. It probably would have been a lot less if I wasn't in pain. Whoa, get back over here. This thing sometimes is a pain. Come on, turn off the tracking. Do. Okay, turned off the tracking. Turned on the tracking. Very odd. Yeah, when I'm in pain, I think my blood pressure goes up. And sometimes when I bend over, get a little lightheaded. But not lately, because I've been in pain the last like 3 weeks. If not longer. I think I probably should go now. Concentrate on this. Actually, I should have gone when I was passing the house. But I don't know, I'll finish this lap out. And I'll drop y'all off and hopefully figure out how to close out the live stream quicker. But do appreciate you, sweetheart. We're just about 10,000 steps, so almost halfway done. And I want to thank y'all for coming, watching my videos. Really do appreciate y'all's comments, your likes. Biggest thing is to get my story out there, so if you're a little bit chunky, you don't have to be if you don't want to be. And it's not easy. I definitely know it's not easy. I've been dealing with this for, I don't know, 90% of my life now. 85% of my life, the weight. And it's coming off. Biggest thing is stay out of my head. And y'all are helping with the wonderful comments. If you have any suggestions of like online, like running groups on Reddit, Facebook, whatever, drop it in the comments below. If you're plus size like I am, and you want to email back and forth and say hi, all that, I got an email address. I think it's in my bio. don't necessarily want to say it out loud, because if someone's just gradually stopping by on like a short or something like that, and I put out my email like that, I just don't want everybody to, I don't want to get spammed. Goal is to help out people, help them understand that they're not alone. And yeah, it's hard work, takes time. Generally the weight didn't come on all at once anyways, and it's not going to come off all at once either. So it's a journey. Working on a website, Fullsizelife.com, and right now it looks like a travel thing. I'm going to be moving that around and putting more of my, well, when I travel, I'm actually exercising too. It's not just me sitting in a tour bus being driven around. I go strap on a backpack, I go walk miles, I go film at the same time, and that's my one thing I want to do, is help out people, travel around the country, world, seeing the sights, having adventures, helping out others. And big thing is sharing my story, getting it out there. If you haven't subscribed yet, it's free. It's not a cost. It's not a membership or anything like that. And it helps out YouTube to get my story out there. More people that subscribe, better chance of finding that one person that needs to hear that they're not alone in their journey to get healthy. Oh, by the way, this is the back side of the neighborhood. It's got the hill on it. It's a pretty good sized hill. It's definitely not a flat track. It's definitely not a treadmill. Now with the hills, there are some downhills too, but biggest thing is, if I want to do something like the Appalachian Trail or the Grand Canyon, I gotta deal with hills, and a lot of them. Getting close to the top. Yeah, when I'm doing my timed miles, this is the part that kills me the most and gets my heart rate up the most. But my max VO2 has been going up slowly, which I'm kind of glad, because some people are under the impression your max VO2 is one of the biggest factors in your longevity. And higher it is, higher chance you're going to live longer. And mine really sucks. I mean, I started this out, Garmin app was saying I was at a 25. I'm up to 28. But I don't think it's something that comes very, very quick as far as change goes. And I know for my age, I probably should be in the 40s or 50s. So I got some room to grow. That number, not me. As far as not physically me, mentally me, yeah, I'm still a big kid. So y'all take it easy. I'm out of here, getting close to the house. Like, subscribe, share, comment. It all helps out. I know I'm repetitive sometimes. I don't know exactly how I'm going to chop this up for a video. But love y'all. And end.